Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2022 Academic Awards Ceremony. We will begin tonight with a land acknowledgement.
Rockview Schools would like to acknowledge the land and recognize all the Indigenous peoples whose footprints have marked these lands from time immemorial. Together we can learn and honor the ways of knowing of Indigenous peoples for all future generations.
Thank you, Mr. Robertson. Please stand as we will now have the Chestermere High School concert band play the national anthem.
I will now ask Mr. Robertson to say a few words of welcome. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to our honored guests, Ms. Bahir, MLA, and Ms. Kinley, Rockview Schools Board of Trustees.
Good evening. My name is Chris Robertson, and I am proudly the principal of Chestermere High School. To all the students, grads, parents, guardians, and staff members, thank you for coming out to our 2002 Fall Awards Ceremony. I do kind of see the irony of a fall awards ceremony when it's minus 25 and snowy outside because it feels like a winter ceremony, but thank you for coming out and kind of risking the weather, but this is a wonderful evening and a wonderful opportunity to kind of celebrate our grads. Welcome back to all of our graduates and congratulations on all your achievements that we will be recognizing tonight. This is our first in-person awards ceremony in a few years. Ironically, we still have a digital component and we actually have a live feed for students who are away at post-secondary institutions to allow them to be able to be a part and be able to see the ceremony as well. But it is nice and very happy to have everybody back in attendance in our school as well. Tonight's ceremony reminds me of the works of Alfie Cohen. He's an educational author and speaker who said, there should only be two marks in education, 100% and in progress. I know that the students we are celebrating tonight understand the motivation behind that quote, and for many of you, it was reality and not just a motivational cliche. One of the reasons I became an educator is because the lessons that are learned in classrooms help to guide the future of our students and our greater global community. In my office and in my classroom before that, I have always had a quote by George Santayana that reads, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." The success you have demonstrated throughout high school and that we are celebrating here tonight gives me hope for the future. So, to all of our Lakers who are being recognized tonight, congratulations on your accomplishments. Best of luck in all your future endeavors. Always keep the spirit of a Laker with you for the rest of your life, no matter what your future holds. Thank you.
I will now ask our MLA Levi here to bring greetings from the provincial government.
Okay, maybe it's just because I graduated from this high school, but every time I hear "Go Lakers," I just woo, woo, woo. Sorry, it's my old high school coming back to me. And believe it or not, when I was in junior high, this was our gym. And I remember having to do laps around this gym, just regretting it. And I remember using that wall for, when you have to sit against the wall and do the crunches and get your legs. Yeah, do you feel the burn? Yes, sorry. I just had to say that because I am still and forever will be a Laker, a very proud one, graduate of 1988. In fact, one of my teachers is here, Mr. Dieter, without whom probably wouldn't have gone through math at all if it wasn't for you and Mr. Ibach, so thank you so much. It doesn't escape me at this moment that the joy that we're going through today has come from tremendous hard work and accomplishments. It doesn't also escape me today that we are surrounded by people who are here to bring forth scholarships as a result of tragedy. And out of that tragedy, beautiful things come because they honor other children as a result of their own tragedy. The odds are crazy in this world right now, and the fact that you have moved on from here to go out and pursue secondary education, you deserve a humongous round of applause and extra hugs and kisses from the families that love you. And everyone who is sitting with you here today, whether it's your teacher, Principal Robinson, whether it is Ms. Kinley, I feel so honored to be part of all of this with all of you all the time. And working as a volunteer in my community, and especially throughout my high school years, I don't know if you know this, but I've been in this community since I was 7. And so I literally helped to hang the curtains in the new hall, which is the old hall now. But once upon a time, it was a little green building that stood on the prairie. And when we built the new hall back in the day, my mom and I were the ones that helped put down that flooring and put up the curtains in the rec center. And I enjoyed so much from that because I learned about people, and I learned about community, and I learned about all of you. And so many of you have been born here, raised here like I was, and then many of you have come from other countries and brought your beautiful cultures and everything along with you and add so much beauty to our community, and for that we're so grateful. So welcome to all the new Lakers as well too. To be able to serve in a political position is incredibly, incredibly humble. And as you may have heard, this will be my last time addressing you in this way, as I'm not running in the next election. And I just wanted to let you know what a huge privilege it's been for me, how much I love all of you, and how much I go out into the world and talk about you and your school and your accomplishments. And in fact, we have to run out early tonight because one of your alumni, Natalie Miller, just graduated from university today. So she's having her graduate party this evening. These scholarships and the work that you've done in order to get these scholarships are not possible without generous donations and without the work of your teachers. Can we give a huge round of applause to your teachers? That applause is thanking the organizations that help you to get to where you are, but also for enabling these opportunities. So thank you so much again for having me. Thank you so much for the invite. Hopefully we'll see you out at some of the Remembrance Day ceremonies tomorrow as we honor our veterans. And I look so forward to seeing all of you out in the community because I'm sure, like most of us, you're excited to give back to the community that has given so much to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Ahir. I would now like to ask Ms. Kinley to bring greetings from the Rocky View Schools Board of Trustees.
I always like to say that Mrs. Here is a beautiful but difficult act to follow. Rocky View Schools, our very purpose is to connect with students to ensure everyone learns, belongs, and succeeds. Our vision, Rocky View Schools is a world-class learning organization where all students achieve their absolute best. Tonight, we celebrate you. You are the students who have leveraged your own insatiable curiosity and let it lead you to knowledge, understanding, and academic success. You are responsible for your own award tonight. You crammed and studied, stayed up really late, maybe left it till the last minute, but you still did it. You did practice exams, you had friends quiz you, and asked all the questions you needed to truly learn. Not just be ready for a test, but to truly learn. You made yourself ready for the next step. Many of you are already there at your post-secondary, continuing your education. Behind you, though, has been your family, teachers, administration, and friends, encouraging you not to just accept okay in your learning, but rather champion you to grow, learn, and excel. Take the time to thank them for having your back over the last few years, because it was kind of a difficult couple of years. Giving you the guidance you needed to be outstanding. They were likely the same ones who coached you through your setbacks, knowing that you would be okay. They let you know to dust yourself off and get back out there and challenge yourself over and over again. Now here we are, celebrating your perseverance and strengths. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Rocky View School Division, congratulations to all of tonight's recipients. We applaud you. Go on and proudly represent Chestermere High School, Lakers Go, and Rocky View School Division as you continue your lifelong learning journey. And remember, in the words of Albert Einstein, failure is success in progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kinley. We will now begin our awards for the evening. When we call the individual's name, please come join the presenter who will be presenting the award at the front of the audience. We will also allow a moment after each award has been presented for a picture to be taken by the family of those who are receiving it. Thank you.
We would now like to start with outstanding citizenship. Citizenship awards recognize overall contributions to the school throughout a student's high school career. Students are eligible for these awards if they have participated in activities that strengthen and support the school, and if they have worked to improve the school community. These awards do not necessarily consider curricular activities, although a general positive attitude and work ethic are necessary. Students considered show leadership and initiative, cooperate and work well with others, volunteer their assistance, contribute to an event, show commitment to an activity, act as a positive role model, and improve the school community. Presenting these awards tonight is Ms. Fulford.
Students are recognized with their name on a school plaque, an individual plaque, and a bursary. This award is sponsored by the Chestermere School Council. For grade 10, Adam Ean. Congratulations, Adam. The grade 11 recipient is Cora Dignard.
Nice pose.
And our grade 12 recipient is Brooklyn James. He's not here tonight, but please give a big round of applause for our 3 recipients.
Thank you, Ms. Fulthorpe. Our next awards are for Most Improved Student. This award is given to a student who has shown significant improvement over the reporting period based on the criteria of attitude, behavior, effort, and achievement. These awards will be presented by Ms. Mohammed.
Good evening. Each student receives a medallion. The grade 12 students also receive a $200 scholarship from the Debbie Verduzco Memorial Bursary. For the grade 10 student, the award goes to Isabel Harris. For the grade 11 student, the award goes to Kylie Parisian. Congratulations. And for the grade 12 student, the award goes to Frost Coffee, who's also not here.
Our next award is for Extra Mile. This award recognizes an individual who demonstrates a sound set of values. This strong moral sense is reflected in how the person interacts with people in the school and community, considering not only effort, but also attitude and behavior. The student should have contributed to the school, to the community, and/or to helping another person in a thoughtful and caring manner. Individual teachers nominate students, and nominations reflect a consistent set of sound values over a period of time. Presenting this award is Ms. Mohammed.
So overall, this award looks to recognize a special effort that reflects the values that Chestermere High School believes are worth reinforcing. This effort should reflect the school's mission statement. Students are awarded a certificate, name on the student plaque, and medallion. The award goes to Seth Belushi. Congratulations, Seth.
Yeah, one more. Just to embarrass you. There you go.
Our next awards are for highest academic achievement in each grade. This award for grade 10 and 11 students is based on honor roll criteria and is awarded to the student receiving the highest average for the entire year in each grade. The grade 12 student receiving the highest average of 30 level diploma subjects only will be recognized. Presenting this award is Ms. Sands.
Thank you. So students receive an individual plaque, a bursary check, and their name on a school plaque. This award is sponsored by Chestermere High School. For grade 10, the award goes to Simra Dhaliwal. Congratulations. For grade 11, the award goes to Balru Tour. Congratulations. For grade 12, the award goes to Callan O'Ween, who's unfortunately not able to make it this evening. So Callan's brother, Drew, will receive the award on behalf of his sister. Congratulations.
Our next award is for Honor Roll Club. This award recognizes students who have remained on the honor roll through grades 10 to 12. Students receive a medallion and a pen. Tonight's presenters are Ms. Fulthorpe and Ms. Wazlinian.
So we have a lot of recipients for this award, and I think it would be really nice if you come up, the girls will pass your award medallion pen to you, and if we could get you just to wait to the side and we'll get a big group photo. A lot of parents are nodding, so we're good. Okay, the first recipient is Thomas Beauregard. Lael Beck. Emma Beck. Colton Bertamini. Madison Billiard. Aiden Bonet. Larissa Brown. Brooke Cooley. Jada Cross. Selene Kirkin. Dovleen Dollawall. Berlene Dollawall. Sahajbir Dollawall. Finley Dosenberger. Justin Gill. Braden Greenwood. Harleen Graywall. Brooklyn James. Neha Jaswal. And Clara Curl.
But you can't leave yet, because there's more. Nathan Lapointe. Karen Lee. Maya Lehman. Abhi Mand. Jeffrey McDougall. Mercedes McLean. Drew Burdick. Min Newman. Brother of Calvin O'Bleens. Rushda Folk. Seth Palishi. Holly Russell. Jayton Saini. Dilshan Sandhu. McKenna Seeley. And Adam Spiegel. Can we have one big round of applause for our wonderful students? Nicole Taylor, apparently I missed you. Come on.
Everyone got their photo? Everyone's good? Yeah? All right, we're good.
I'm like, she's right there.
We will now acknowledge the recipients of the Jaden Summerfield Memorial Bursary. I would like to invite Mr. and Mrs. Summerfield to present this award.
Good evening. Oh, this is always hard for us, so bear with us. The Jaden Summerfield Memorial Bursary is intended to assist the successful applicants with post-secondary education expenses or to assist with any other expense incurred related to achieving gainful employment. This is not intended to be strictly an academic bursary where the student with the highest marks are an automatic recipient. There will be a minimum of 4 recipients each year, with an award of $500 in the bursary given to each recipient. This bursary was established to be given out annually in Jaden's memory through the generosity of many individuals and organizations. The applicant has maintained at least 65% average in each of their grade 12 subjects up to the application deadline. The applicant must have participated in at least one school or community sports program, such as intramurals, hockey, lacrosse, figure skating, jiu-jitsu, weightlifting, or any other thing you can think of. The applicant must be have displayed some and preferably all of the following during their high school years, as these were the qualities that Jaden displayed: kindness, thoughtfulness, a high level of personal integrity, a love of life, and an excellent work ethic. And the applicants must be a Canadian citizen. First, we'd like to say congratulations to all. The applications that we got were absolutely amazing, and it was a really hard task to pick only 5. So we'd like to invite you, Maya Lehman, Brady Park, who is unable to be here this evening, but Brady's grandfather, Alexander Park, will receive the award. Adam's father, and Julia King. Sorry, I'm on cover. Would you deliver this to Brady for me? I taught Brady, and this is very special. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't get to have you, sorry. Please stand that side. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Summerfield. We will now acknowledge the recipient of the High Credits Award. This award recognizes a student who strives to take a full load or higher over their high school career. The grade 12 student who has achieved the highest number of cumulative CEUs, as listed on the official transcript of grades issued by the Ministry of Education, will be recognized. This award will be presented by Ms. Everett.
This award is sponsored by Chestermere School Council, and this award comes with a certificate and bursary. Grade 12, Paula Sanchez Segura.
Our next award is the Chestermere High School Carolyn Tester Scholarship, and the presenter will be Ms. Kinley from our Board of Trustees.
Thank you. I've been on this scholarship board for 8 years, I believe. And I just want to say that this award was started by a student who wanted to get scholarships and could not find any. And instead of just stopping, she decided to start a fund and get funds for other students. This one has been running for 45 years. This award recognizes students who obtained at least 45 credits from Chestermere High School. The scholarship is awarded on the basis of academic proficiency, extracurricular involvement, athletic achievement, citizenship, leadership, and financial need. The Chestermere High School Scholarship Fund was started in 1978 by Carolyn Tester, a Chestermere High School student, with the first scholarship awarded in the fall of 1978. Carolyn found that there were no scholarships available for students capable of and willing to further their education, but did not have high enough marks to qualify for the existing scholarships. The objective was to establish a scholarship account through fundraising and donations with $10,000 as the initial goal, so that the interest earned on this principal amount would be used for the award. So the recipient this year is Brady Park. As you know, Brady is not here tonight, but come on up. He's not able to attend this evening's event. Alexander Park will receive the award on behalf of his grandson, and congratulations to him.
Thank you, Ms. Kinley, for presenting the Chestermere High School Carolyn Tester Scholarship. Our next presentation is from Ms. Wazliniak for our Rocky View Teacher Scholarship.
Very few people know the history behind this award, and I didn't know what it was, and that's why I joined this scholarship committee for it. What happens is every teacher in Rocky View makes a donation off of their paycheck every month, and there are enough teachers in our school division that we raise over $32,000 a year. We then take the interest off of that, and we awarded this year 43 scholarships to Rocky View students and teachers' families, totaling $35,000. Criteria is simple. You need to graduate, and you need to attend post-secondary in the fall. Names are drawn out of a hat as long as you submit the criteria. So we have some repeat offenders coming today that I've already seen some names. So Colton, Bertamini, come on up. Now, Colton might know somebody else in the family who graduated previously who's just showing up in the mail. Yeah, maybe. Madison Villard. And Uman Jaswal.
I would now like to invite Mr. Robertson back to the podium to announce our final 2 awards.
The Principal's Award. This scholarship is a recognition of overall contributions to the school in the areas of 3 A's: academics, athletics, and the arts. The student must have the following: Chestermere High School student and honor roll achievement in all 3 years of high school, grades 10, 11, and 12. Involved with a Chestermere High School extracurricular athletic team, 2 out of the 3 high school years. Involved in the areas of Chestermere High School arts for all 3 years of high school career. This award is sponsored by Jostens, and the student will receive a ring and a certificate. This year's winner is Mercedes McLean. Governor General's Bronze Medal. The Governor General's Academic Medal was first awarded in 1873 by the Earl of Dufferin and has since become one of the most prestigious awards that a student in a Canadian educational institution may receive. The Governor General of Canada continues this tradition of encouraging scholarships across the nation and recognizing outstanding students. The Bronze Medal is awarded to the student who achieves the highest average upon graduation from any secondary school. The average includes all grade 11 and 12 courses, as listed on the student's official transcript of grades issued by the Ministry of Education. Equitability of access for the entire student population is an important aspect of the medal's value. Regardless of the stream or the subjects chosen, all students are eligible for consideration upon graduation. The student receives a certificate and medallion. This year's recipient is Bhavna Riki. Congratulations to all of our recipients. A night like this comes together by the help of a lot of different people, and so there's a few thank yous I would like to make before we conclude the evening. First, our main organizer, Ms. Stumborg. She did an amazing job and she did a ton of work organizing everything, so a big round of applause for Ms. Stumborg. Our award financials was organized by Ms. Zarumba, our business manager. Having our online piece, we have technology support, so Mr. Rojas, Mr. Bates, and Ms. Stumborg. All of our presenters, Ms. Fulthorpe, Ms. Mohammed, Ms. Sands, Ms. Wazaliniak, our school council chair, Ms. Everett, Mr. and Mrs. Sommerfeld, Ms. Lisa Ahir, and Rocky View Schools Board of Trustees, Ms. Shelley Kinley. And of course, our masters of ceremony, Jody Donda and Marley Newfeld. Thank you very much. Rocky View Teachers Local 35. Thank you to Chestermere School Council. Thank you to the Chestermere High School Scholarship Fund, the Berdusco family, Jostens, Life Touch, and the Sommerfeld family. And Marley and Jody will conclude before our alumni presentation.
That concludes our program for tonight. Thank you for joining us for our first in-person academic award ceremony since COVID, and for watching this live on our YouTube page. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. We welcome you to stay for a short alumni presentation, which will be presented by Mr. Dieter. Take care and stay safe.
For those of you that have graduated last year and a number of awards received tonight, welcome to a new organization, the Chestermere Alumni Association. 60 years worth of alumni have gathered in this hall in particular. This gym was the original gym when the school was built, and the halls and so forth. Yeah, I always tell the students when I'm here that, well, this room was my grade 7 classroom. This was where I did science, and it's all really close here. A few years ago, many in fact, we started our Chestermere High School Hall of Fame, which you can see all of the inductees in the North Social area. The 60th anniversary of the school was last year. And once the restrictions ended, we were able to have an open house and welcome some more inductees into the Hall of Fame. We didn't get them all though, because some had other commitments, like weddings. And so tonight we'd like to induct another Hall of Fame, Mr. Brad Holt. I've known Brad all of his life. He grew up on the farm right across the road from us. And he's quite an accomplished person. He was involved in the farm and 4-H, a number of community activities. When he went to school here, he played 4 years of basketball with the Lakers, was the Junior Boys Athlete of the Year in 96 and 97, started on the Lakers team for 3 years, named the team MVP 98, 99, did a lot of wonderful things in scoring and rebounding, was a Rocky View All-Star. Brad was an athlete around here. He continued on to Lethbridge College, where he also played basketball until the old knee finally told him he should do something else. So he went to University of Calgary and studied science. Now, Brad is actually being inducted into the Hall of Fame for alumni achievement in fine arts. Brad never took an art course when he went to school here. But he has worked as a successful full-time artist since 2010. He has been a member of the prestigious world-renowned Calgary Stampede Western Showcase Artist Studios as a jurist since 2014. He was chosen as the Calgary Dream Home Artist in 2015 and has been part of the jury process in subsequent years. 14-year artist with works in business and homes in worldwide, actually, in Canada, England, the US, Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines. He's the featured artist for organizations and galas, such as the Alberta Law Conference, Agriculture for Life Gala, Stars and Spurs Gala, Spruce Meadows National Masters, and the North American. He has a large and growing corporate collection displayed in oil companies, engineering firms, government buildings, law firms, offices, and restaurants throughout Alberta and in Texas. It's been commissioned as an artist in residence for a special art project in New Zealand, and his artwork was chosen to decorate part of the home in the hits television series Riverdale. So if you get to watch that, you'll see some of his work. He has been commissioned by the Premier of Alberta for an installation in the office of the Premier. So as I said, quite an achievement for somebody that never drew a crayon in this school. So I'd like to welcome Brad into the Hall of Fame. We'll just make a small presentation tonight. And in his picture, as well as a number of the other ones, I didn't see, are they up now? I've been in this and I haven't been up there, so we had a number and they're installed up there. Lots of students look at these inductees and they say, wow, that's cool, I can do that. I can be a musician, I can be a football player, I can be a hockey referee, I can run the Canada Arm. We have lots and lots of wonderful graduates and alumni that we like our students to look up to as role models. And Brad now is one of them. So Brad, would you come up here and accept this, please, and maybe share a few words?
Oh, yeah. Things I should probably thank a few people. I'll stand down here. As you can see where the basketball talent was just in the height. But yeah, I have a lot of people to thank, and Chestermere is one of them. I have a long history of family that went to Chestermere High School. We just looked at my dad's picture on the second year that the school was open. He was one of the graduates. And I'll have to thank my parents and for inspiring me. It all started with my grandmother and my mother were both artists. And they would paint, and my mother had a beautiful oil painting, one original oil painting in our home sitting above our couch. And I don't know if she knew that it had such an impact, but I would look at that every day, my childhood, and just be in awe how they could be painted like that, and how amazing that artist was. And that sunk into my head. Every day sitting on the couch or watching TV, I glance at it, and I think that was probably kind of got my interest in the arts. I'm grateful for all my coaches and my teachers and professors that taught me that to work hard and to believe in myself and to believe anything's possible. I didn't know what I was going to do as a career all the way up to university, and I used to get really stressed about it. So to all you graduates, if you don't know right away what you're going to do, it's okay. You've got lots of time. And in the end, I found out where I belonged, and I chose to do what I loved, and I'm grateful I did. I'm grateful for my family, my kids, and my fiance, and for putting up with all the late nights and projects and art shows and exhibitions. And thank you.
Please take food before you go.
Thanks, everybody. Feel free to grab some food before you go. Safe travels home.